Greetings everybody and welcome to Fox Boy News. It is I, your lovely host, the Buff Boy Saru, here to bring you game news from across the board. This is just something new I'd like to try. I'll be mostly focusing on PS5 and Switch releases, them being my active consoles, but I won't leave out Steam and Xbox. Let's begin the news! So first, big excitement. There are 4 new games out! Well, you'll see. The first being 2 early access titles, in No Rest for the Wicked and Hades 2. No Rest for the Wicked is a top-down action RPG that looks quite violent with some Dark Souls style gameplay. Instead of mashing buttons, you have to carefully block, avoid, and punish your prey, with death going to be looking very common. I'm still learning about it, and it's an early access release as of now. It's got only a rough date of 2024 for full release. Second for early access, kind of, is Hades 2, the sequel to the massively popular indie roguelike. I'm choosing not to look into this, me want to be surprised, but it promises new weapons, new gods to play with, tweaks to gameplay, all the good stuff. Apparently you can request test access on the Steam store, and for now this has a release window of 2024. Now for actually released games, we move on to Dave the Diver on PS5, out right now. This is a unique indie pixel art game where you dive by day collecting fish and upgrade your suit and tools with whatever you find. And by night, you serve your fish to sell for the hungry people. It's already on Switch and Steam, and as a Switch buyer, I've got it on Switch, I can say it's absolutely really good, with some excellent characters, staggering pixel art animations, a good sense of humour, and apparently it's free on that PSN Plus premium subscription, otherwise you can just buy it for a modest price. And next, and this literally came out of nowhere, Grounded is now on PS5, like literally right now. This once Xbox exclusive has invaded our Sony gardens. It's a survival crafting game that has you, the player, shrunk down super tall, combating the beasties of your own backyard. You know, bees, wasps, spiders, ants, that kind of thing. I've seen tons of people sing its praises, and you can go for the story, combat the beasties, or just mess about and build your base. Giving me a Subnautica vibe in that regard. For what I know, it's been released on Switch too. If it's out now, I can't say, but are you excited to play it? Let me know below. Now, on to the announcements, and we start with Horror in Darkest Dungeon 2. This hand-drawn style horror RPG roguelike tasks the player to manage 4 fighters through horror-filled dungeons where sanity is your enemy too. As you fight, you have to manage your health, equipment, and so on, but in this game, the fighters can be your own worst enemy. Your fighters all have behavioral traits. They can get scared, selfish, greedy, just lazy, and can sometimes just die from stress. Will your team make out alive and sane? You'll have to find out. This game's released on Steam already. It comes to PS5 and I imagine everything else July 15th. Sticking with horror, we will move on quite nicely to FNAF Help Wanted 2. This is the second VR game of the series, and it's without VR. Yep, now anyone who can't afford this $300 plus set of plastic goggles can play it flat. I have been wanting to play this for a while because, well, I'm a fan, and it's coming to PS5 June 20th. The last news of the week, and this one has me excited, is Potionomics coming to consoles. Potionomics Masterwork Edition brings this amazing looking indie game to PS5, Switch, and Xbox. You play as a hapless woman, tasked with creating items to sell for monies, interacting with the people to learn new skills, make new friends and ideas. It looks amazing with animations so crisp and smooth, I swear it was like a Pixar short film. The trailer just released right now, and it seems to suggest voice acting will be included, but we'll see. There's no concrete date, but it'll be released in the fall of this year. To finish off the news, I'll talk about the 2 coming releases for next week. In the hit-looking RPG PS5 exclusive game, Stellar Blade, released April 26th in the UK, that is. You are an android woman tasked with cleaning up Earth from an alien menace. It looks amazing, looks to be wearing Nier Automata on its sleeve, and heck, they even got the musical person behind Nier Automata to do the music for this game, so it should sound good as well. And the second game is another Crab's Treasure, a Crab Dark Souls game. I am not making this up. It's basically you play a crab who's lost his shell, go get it back, and you basically die a lot. So, colour me interested. With the amount of Dark Souls games that are coming out these days, when a unique one comes along, it does stand out. Will it be any good or not? Who knows? And it's coming to consoles and Steam. It's 25th of April in the UK, that is. And that's all the news! I can't promise all news segments will be this info-packed, but are there any games you're excited and have mentioned, or haven't? Did I miss anything? Did you like what I did? If yes to anything, tell me below. And don't forget to follow me on my socials. I stream regularly on Twitch, I'm quite active on Twitter, and I'm trying to be more active on Discord too. Yeah, and hope to see you again. This has been Fox Game News! And this is Buff Saru, signing out.